Alright, welcome to turn 7, late age Midgard. Messenger has arrived from Pangea. Purple Crow bangs into a wall, lands on your feet, and slowly takes a nap. It does have a message though, huh? Please have one of your other humans write your messages. What ring do you speak of? Yeah. A messenger has arrived from Utgard. A giant dressed in what seems to be woodsman clothing and requesting audience with you. Greetings from Utgard. We bring news that the warriors of Miklan are under a powerful blessing from their bloodthirsty god. They display tremendous attacking prowess as well as an unbelievable quickness in their movement. The Jaguar warriors also seem to display a supernatural luck and a bloodlust for battle. Those blessings cannot come without a price. Their lands must, without a doubt, be dying at the moment their god's influence takes over. The intentions of Miklan have to be one of aggression. We advise caution and perhaps coordination between our mutual nations to stop them if need be. I must now return to the Frostlands. As the giant leaves, you realize he was an Utgardian scout, which leaves you to wonder, how does a giant go around without being noticed by the general population? Good. Alright, construction's done, thaumaturgy is complete. One of Munchie's crippled units died during the march from Grey Peak to Junko Flats, and there's a battle in Junko Flats. Okay. Alright, that's not actually so bad. It's just those dang... Yeah, they're going after my freaking cavalry, man. How do I get them to not do that? That's changed a bit, I think, from the way it was in Dominions 4. I've got to figure out how to get these archers to go after my infantry instead of my cavalry. But otherwise, I mean, probably didn't lose anybody, but probably also got some afflictions. Okay. Alright. Well, let's find out what the toll was. Yeah, we lost a van. Okay, so we lost a total of 160 gold from that attack. Alright, there's Stis. Yeah, well, we'll have to keep an eye on what he does. But for now... Yikes. Okay. Well, for now, that's what things look like. We got a crossbowman heavy cavalry. We could easily take that, but probably Utgard and, well, maybe not Stis because he's not there. They might bounce. Where are they? Where are their armies? So this is what everything looks like on the map. I still think I should stick with my plan of taking Barony of Ar and Skatekian Steppes. And then if Stis comes into Windswept Reach, I mean, as long as he stops, then I'll let him have it. I won't let him keep Angelic Reach, though. So, yeah. But we'll get to that when we come to it. So, I think my best move is to go ahead and still finish trying to expand this direction. If I can take up some of this territory. And assuming Stis doesn't start going after me aggressively, then we'll try to sweep back. Once we get to here, we can sail to Angelic Reach and take it. We need to get our fortresses coming as well. Might make this our first fortress, assuming we can get to this without any issues. Alright, well, that's my thinking at the moment, but let me go ahead and plan out my turn. Alright, welcome back. So, I've made my plans for expansion. This could go pretty bad, I don't know. I warned Man that I was going to make this move, so hopefully he will not be moving in here, but I don't know where his armies are. And up here we have Miklan and Utgard. I don't know who is in here, but I think... Yeah, actually I don't know anything about this province. Maybe Miklan is here, but Miklan may take the span, so I'm not going to actually send Lucid a message about expanding into the span, but this is where I would like to go next if I could. I'm going to go ahead and move my scout over here. I'm really suffering for not having more scouts, but I'm really suffering because I'm playing with lesser gold income on this game than what I practiced with. Yeah, so I am struggling for the gold, but hopefully we can take these two provinces, the Barony of Ar and the Skatekian Steppes. So I'm going into the Barony of Ar with my two Van Jarls, and 10 vans and 21 infantry, and that should be enough. Looking at what's in here, it doesn't seem like there's very much. It is a farmland, which is why I'm surprised that there's no cavalry, but just in case I'm getting a lie on my scouting report, I'm going to have my vans attack cavalry, and then these guys are on a line formation to hold and attack closest, so hopefully they'll attract arrow fire. The arrow fire is coming from slingers, though, so that's the other thing, too, is like I'm hoping there's no elephants in here. This could be ruinous, because this is not a strong enough force to take out elephants, but come on. Come on! There's gotta be no elephants, right? Come on. Don't do that to me. That would suck. Oh my god. So anyway, here are my Vanurals. So they're going to bless these units, and then they'll go in with aim and mist form, and then lightning bolt, and then just attack with spells. So hopefully that'll be enough. The rest of my units that are in here, I'm diverting to the Skatekian Steppes, along with Chris Lighthawk and his band of men, 4 vans, and 4 Einhirs, and a lonely Huskarl. So they're going into Skatekian Steppes, and I'm expecting a force the same as the Junko Flats, so this should be more than enough. Again, actually, I'm going in with 14. I'm going in with even more vans here. Okay, well, in the interest of not screwing up, let's put 12 vans into this group and 8 vans here. So we'll have 12 vans going into here and 14 into here, even though they're in different squads, but that should still be adequate, I think. We should be able to take this. Oh boy, I don't know, man. Because we're going in with less infantry, that's the thing. Alright, never mind, let's keep even numbers. Who do we have that's wounded? We'll put a wounded guy in here. Yeah. So you're wounded with battle fright. Okay. You're wounded with weakness. Yeah. My crippled guys have already died, pretty much. Okay. So that's the plan there. And with luck, we can maybe take the span. It depends on what Lucid and I Seen You Before end up doing. We can't... we have enough of an army here to fight independents, but depending on what their army is, I don't know that I can take them out. So Lucid's going to take the span. I would rather him take it this turn. Or if I Seen You Before is going to take it, I'd rather him take it this turn, because that'll just solve my problem for me. But I'm going to be petering out here, running out of gas on my expansion here. Because here's some important stuff to know about logistics. Oh, you know what, though? I'm wrong. Okay, hang on one... I don't want to do that. Okay, so we have an issue with... let's do it this way. I didn't want to lose my guys' formation. Okay, so next turn, how far can my vans get? Okay, they can get up all the way up over there. Can get the Grog's Creek. Okay, great. Great. Never mind what I was going to say. We can't get over to High Watch, which is too bad. But we can get to just about anywhere else we might want to expand. Okay, so next turn maybe we can grab our units and go up into the span. And you already got a glimpse of my... or maybe you didn't get a glimpse of my recruitment. Hang on. So... I'm tempted to take Valiant Thor and put him into Midgard so I can take my infantry that I'll be recruiting. What I'm recruiting is a bunch of these guys plus a Vanjarl, and I'm lining up a Alderman. So this is killing my money this turn, but I do want to try to keep getting Vanjarls every turn, and obviously get my Vans every turn for my expansion forces. I mean, they're just going to be really important. I am wondering about Valiant Thor, because if I choose to take these vans up north, then I'm not going to have anybody to transport my infantry. You know what I mean? So, where's he going again? Taking him down the Skatekian Steppes. And why am I doing that? Well, I'm doing that in case I want to split up my cavalry once again. Probably going to need him to go into Grog's Rock. Do I need Valiant Thor in this province? The only thing that would suck is if somehow my pretender, or not my pretender, but my prophet got killed. If that happens, we're kind of SOL anyway. Might be better to make him go here so we can grab these infantry if we choose to expand from here into the span. So that'll give me that option. Then I can get my infantry marching a little bit ahead of time in preparation for... boy, we can't really get anywhere useful. Yeah, boy, I don't know. You know what? Nah, let's stick with our original plan. Because the other reason for him there, too, is that if I do split off, I can carry his infantry and move back to Midgard. I don't know. We'll see. I'll stick with this for now. Yeah, that's the problem with infantry and cavalry, is just that logistics issue. And these guys actually have leadership, so I could maybe, with him... That's not what I want to do with him, but I can maybe truck some guys around with him in a pinch and do some site searching. So that is why I'm getting him right now. This Yalderman is first of all, I want to get I think I do want to go ahead and get some owl quills. My research is an issue because I don't know what to do right now. I'm kind of torn between trying to focus on alteration for a little bit and get temper flesh. Yeah, temper flesh. Wind Guide isn't going to help me right now. Maybe it is only temper flesh that I'm interested in. Yeah, body ethereal, that was the other one I was thinking about. But I'm going to hold off. I think I want to get my air boosters first. Enchantment, nothing here that I want yet. The animate dead would be helpful if I get a death mage. Flying shield is always pretty good. But it's, again, only for my Yalderman that can use it. Seeking Arrow is very useful. I would like to get that, actually. Ah, boy. I'm in a state of indecision, guys. So, and I want to play this turn quickly and not have to spend 24 hours thinking about it. So that's why I'm sticking with construction for one more turn. So, yeah. We'll get Legions of Steel. Not that anybody can cast it. What else do I have? Oh, yeah, of course. We have... I knew there was something else. There's Satis over here. I don't know what Satis is going to do. I have put in Province Defense. So this was from last turn 5. That's not going to be enough to stand up against 30 Falchineers, obviously. Whoops. Yeah, obviously not enough. So I can't stop Satis if he goes in here, but probably what Satis will do is take Windswept Reach. That's what I would do if I were him. Yeah. And unfortunately I can't spy on him doing it. So, yeah, there's that. But if he comes in and starts attacking me, there's not a lot I can do. I'm just going to have to pull back and fight him back, and then I'm going to be in a war with Satis. I don't know if Nook's going to do that. It is a war game, you know, so I don't... You know, if he goes to war with me, that's the point. So, yeah, more power to him. It's just going to leave me pretty exposed, I think. I've got a couple fronts here. Hopefully man will leave me alone. I don't know what's to my south. Let's see. So, yeah, where am I going next? I do want to still, like I said earlier, try to go for Grog's Rock next. So we'll just have to see what happens. But may try to go ahead and take the span as well. That gets me another coastal province. I might build a fortress here. I'm going to kind of put us in a spot. If we can secure this area, then it's going to be choosing our battles, basically. And we may not even get to choose it. It may just be that Satis chooses it for us, or it may be that Mictlan or Utgard choose it for us. But I'm glad that these two guys are next to each other, because if anybody can handle Mictlan, it'll probably be I've seen you before. I think his disadvantage is he's really quite busy, so he may not have time to play optimally. Although you could say the same thing for Lucid, although, I mean, Lucid's a better player, but than the rest of us, I think. Lucid has a whole ton of other games, so he might not be able to give... He might be splitting his attention, is what I'm trying to say. So if that happens, that'll be in our favor. And the only other thing is we just kind of got our Hall of Fame, so Dwarf Comic is in here, Illibrat is in here. I'm not sending any messages. I'm ignoring Dwarf Comic. You know, I gave him a chance for an alliance, and he poo-pooed it, so... Yeah, that's all there is. Okay, guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Wish me luck, and I will... Oh, I remember one thing I wanted to say. Haha. So, I am recruiting these herdmen. I knew I wanted to bring this up on camera. So, we have 2 herdmen to choose from, and you guys can tell me what you think, but I'm going for the swordsman herdmen simply because they have 1 extra point in defense skill. And the reason I like that, the defense skill is only coming from their broadsword. So this has a defense bonus of 1. And the reason I take it is because the defense skill, the higher the defense skill added to that shields parry, depends upon getting this bonus 16 protection. And what I want these guys for is to defend against arrows. So I think the higher their protection, the higher their defense in general, that means the higher the arrows have to roll. And then even then, if you get like, if the arrows beat defense 13, but they don't beat defense, what is it going to be, 17? Like if it falls in that range, then they'll hit, but you get an added 16 protection on top of that, which will bump this up to 32, which I think is going to, well, 32 if it's it depends on whether it's the body or the helmet. Okay, so 16 plus 15 would be 31, 16 plus 18 would be 34, and so that'll keep them alive slightly more than the spearmen. So that's why, even though spears are good, I guess, I'm going with the swordsmen, is I just need them to be arrow shields, and I think they're slightly better arrow shields than the herdmen, even though I think in melee the spear is generally a better weapon. But again, on the other hand, the broadsword, broadswords are going to be easier to repel because they're only length 1, right? So I don't know, you guys tell me what you think for their combat role, but I almost always go for herdmen because I'm almost always using them as arrow fodder, whereas the herdmen, once I get enough money to start building offensive armies, I just want to switch over to Einheirs. So that's my thinking there. All right, that covers everything. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.